Cheers.
Oh, hey, one of you guys should like get on the outside at the top and just kind of woo as you let go and fall into the water. I want to hear that passing by.
Okay.
Oh.
You're done.
You
You did that in the beginning, Dyer.
I know, it's so cool. I didn't get to hear it though.
Oh. I landed on the ledge. Oops.
That was awesome because you hear it like fade out.
It's like race cars going by.
Vroom! Oh, awesome!
Well done. Hang on. That's not much of a clap.
Wait,
there
you
go.
gotta smack your cheek, remember?
I don't have the same sound. I'm all bristly.
Well, yeah, I never thought about bristly getting in the way.
See, everyone's just having fun with it now.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
I'm waking up in 3 hours too. I have meetings. I have 2 meetings.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
I so want to know in a
Meetings?
few hours if
I
you
thought
meet
you were
one,
out
miss
I
one.
thought you were off of that now. So
I still do business with people and stuff.
yeah. Those kind of early morning meetings usually apply like corporate or something like that. I figured.
Well, it's a special case because my sleep schedule is completely messed up.
Oh, gotcha. I hear that. Mine's messed up like about every other week.
The meetings were supposed to be just before I went to bed, but
Oh no.
Oops.
Well, technically that's true now.
yeah, I was kind of planning on just like being here for the beginning, you know, the first 4 hours or so.
4 hours. That barely touched the beginning.
Yep.
And then
I don't know.
we
When
are
I heard 12 hours, I was like, I will be lucky if we get out of here in 12 hours. I was kind of semi-prepared for the long haul,
I
and
heard
that's what
8,
it's become.
and I told the kids prepare for a 10 to 12, and then
Yeah.
we said 12, and I'm like, oh Lord, we're gonna be here all night.
I've almost hit, what, like 24 on this?
no, it's 18.
No? Well, for me,
It's
I guess
18.
I woke up about
Yeah.
10, so I'm
I-
about 4 hours off from that
I'm
now.
24 hours from waking up. Yeah, I was up at 5.
Yeah, cause suck it, B-dubs.
Hey, we had peaceful resolution. Can't we all just get along?
Mm-hmm.
Owie,
Okay.
I'm getting pushed and shoved.
But it ain't peaceful anymore.
Okay, I think the ghosts are trying to tell me something. I'm getting
That's
shoved.
your voices, that's all.
I see you over here. Bouncing around the map like a fool.
It'd be a shame.
I love
Everybody's
that sound.
Yeah.
There's too much fun with
See,
this
look at that when
plug-in.
Seth vanishes. You watch his cape.
Oh, I know it. It all
Yeah, it flips around.
It flips.
It's like he's throwing it over his shoulder. It's like everyone who has capes does
It's
that,
like he's got a
basically.
helicopter in his cape.
Yeah.
Is that a hell?
flies
Never
around.
mind.
In the snapshot, if he
Oops.
Weehaw.
All right.
Okay,
Time to
so
die.
this is like
Oh, yes, is
the
tribal
the
tribal night.
yeah, this is the funeral
Mhm.
dirge.
Burg.
Well, it's been awesome fun, of course. We've said
been
it
awesome,
a bunch
dude.
of times, but it really has.
It has been.
Dude,
Totally has
Yeah.
been.
Ron, I thought you were gonna have that.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
just couldn't get the timing of the jump. I couldn't see where the arrows were going, but
Mm-hmm.
whatever. It's cool.
I was going for just basically mass and knowing more or less where they were going, just trying to put as many as I could in. Did you guys keep going after they called it? Because I kept
was
going. I got about
mostly
3 more
just
shots and
shooting
hit it.
like high arch shots just from the water, and then I ran up a couple times. I'm actually really impressed with myself for how well I told you guys I can hit the still targets way better than the moving suckers.
Yeah,
but
that was fun.
I didn't think that I'm like, man, I'm pushing these things. They're not, and I should have just had confidence that it looked like it hit it, nail 1, 2, 3, 4, and move. So that was, I was surprised with my own self.
Someone needs to make. I imagine Seth might be listening, so here you go. Someone needs to make a map of that, and just make it for speedrunners, basically. See how fast you can get through in a boat
with
and
way
shoot these
more
things.
Matrixy jumpy out the
Yeah.
side. Ah, shoot.
That'd be cool. I would watch that.
Yeah, there's two.
I couldn't do it, but it'd be
two
cool.
that I can think of. I can't think of them offhand, but there are a couple of those out there.
Off-head works too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At this point.
So should we actually be productive? We could be.
Well,
Not much time. It's actually going down.
do
isn't
we
it?
even have a rod?
Right, we don't.
No.
We'll just stand here.
I don't think we have a
standing
rod.
here feels nice.
So
Back to back,
Yeah.
or
yeah,
I
it's,
kinda like
this
just
has been
face
this
each
has been
other.
a
let's just.
this has been an endurance thing as well as a.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just
Yep.
hoping my wife doesn't get up in the next hour.
So it really has been fun, and
Yeah.
I've been honored to be a part of this, as well as to play with everybody that we've gotten to meet today. So
Yeah.
It's
Completely
been
agree.
fun. And honestly, I mean, like I was talking about the shooting, even with the parkour, for once it went individual, it was I mean, I totally derped up several of them, but for some of them I really kind of was like, "Nice. You did better than I thought you would."
Yeah.
Woman,
So I changed I bought a new mouse I got a new mouse this week, and I'm not used to it
I'm
still.
regretting that too.
And it's real sensitive, and if I adjust it, it gets too slow. So I haven't configured it at all. So.
Yeah, I was gifted
Yeah.
one from Alt Blue, and it came in the mail, and I hooked it up right away because mine was always like it would just like automatically scroll on its own. But it takes time to get used to a new mouse. I keep having to grip it differently, and I don't know. I keep finding myself looking down. It's like the weight is not quite set yet.
Yeah, so whenever I would draw back the bow, my mouse would just move automatically.
Oh, I didn't have that, thankfully. I just keep finding myself having to like readjust because I keep looking down.
No.
I'm like, wait.
No
Okay,
touching.
let's just go stand on the end of the dock.
Yeah.
And when
Yeah.
when
Watch
sky
the
gets set,
sunset go
like-
down.
Who doesn't have their torch? I have 2 torches.
I don't have a torch.
Oh,
I probably have mine.
I don't have a torch.
'Cause I
There's
died.
a torch.
I'm
I'll
gonna
pick
say
up
it's
a
mine
fresh
from the
one.
beginning. It's
All
mine
right.
from the beginning.
How's everybody doing on food?
I have
I've got
one
2
cooked
cookies
fish, but I'm
and a
full
chunk
and
of
full.
How you doing on food?
I've just got one
Oh, balls.
chunk missing.
Oh, okay. So
We're
we're all.
swimming.
Yep, let's go swim. It's
Geronimo?
dusk enough.
Let's go walk on the bottom of the ocean.
It's dusk enough.
It's dusk enough.
Oh, might
by
as
the
well
way,
be walking on the sun.
The zombies I was fighting after everybody disappeared on me.
Yeah.
Died.
One of them dropped a potato.
Does that mean
Get a
you
stick.
win?
I don't
First
even
of
know
the
the
night.
origins of that joke. I probably shouldn't do it in case it offends someone.
I don't think anybody'd be listening to that anyway.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, once again, guys, it's been
It's
really,
been-
really awesome, and I'm surprised. We even made it this far. Not necessarily like a lack of skill or anything, but just it's just cool.
I know.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean, man.
Mhm.
I can't believe
And
how many
Ron,
times we've walked
You
up
add
these
me on Skype,
steps.
sir.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, everybody,
dude.
hit me up.
Oh yeah.
Honey's friends
Yep.
with everybody.
Man.
Sometime Tuesday when I come back to real life.
I'll be up early tomorrow.
yeah, I don't know. I
I
don't
got
know
a
what
little more
my
space on my other hard drive I can use to record, get some content going again too.
I don't know what my meetings look like this week or tomorrow, today, whatever.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
not. It's not
today.
because I haven't slept, so it's still tomorrow.
Feels like running up these stairs.
Okay. Torches out.
Torches out.
Oh, this is
Here
the
we go,
second
guys.
time I had to grab a torch.
Just grab one off this post there.
That feels like cheating.
No, there's one. There's a chest up here with the
There's
medicine.
a chest, but
A chest.
I won't walk around like you
The-
guys. I'll
I've been
cut.
tempted to go on that hut.
The
all
swords are
damn
slowly-
day.
Me too.
Let's do it.
Yeah. No.
Maybe we
no.
can.
I've been so tempted. I almost asked about
I
earlier.
heard
like,
someone take
can,
damage.
Can we?
No.
Can we look? It's so pretty with the leaf
Whoa.
blocks.
Never been
Whoa.
here in a day.
Oh,
That's a mistake. You still have it.
Okay.
didn't happen.
Okay. Everyone is in place. All right, let's go here. 3, 2, 1.
All right, welcome guys to Tribal Council, down to our final four. Without further ado, let's bring in our members of our jury. First up, Just Vaughn. Next up, Brian. Next up, 3-2. And the last person voted off, Desi. He didn't even look at you
He
guys.
avoided us.
Oh,
So final four. So at the last tribal council, we talked a little bit about red versus blue, and everyone said that was totally not a thing. Totally not a thing. Just like there's no spy books or anything like that. But we've seen. I mean, maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe it's a complete coincidence that the blue tribe has been picking off the red tribe ever since they had the numbers advantage. Do we still stand by there is no red versus blue? And if that's the if we really feel that way, let's ask Ron. Ron, how safe do you feel right now?
well, I think, like I said before, I wouldn't necessarily feel safe at this point in the game, but I don't know. I don't have any signs of red versus blue at this point.
All right. Well, that said, Honney, do you feel safe right now?
I feel a little bit safe because I really feel like I've been protected, and I'm always afraid because whenever I say that I got this or I'm good or okay, this is when I can breathe, that's when I die. So I'm still nervous, but I do feel a little bit safer for this round.
What about you, Dyer? Because your Juggernaut Dyer is not wearing his immunity idol.
Yeah. I suppose so. I mean, at this point, it's, we were talking about the red versus blue thing. It's not been about red versus blue. It's about who you wanted to bring towards the end. And as much as I liked a lot, well, I actually do like pretty much everyone that was on the red team. It was just a matter of who we wanted to bring.
So, do you worry at all, Dyer? Again, Juggernaut Dyer. Let me make sure I give you the correct title. Do you
Thanks,
worry
Honney.
at all
I didn't start it.
with a
Yeah.
title like Juggernaut, and you're not
God.
wearing your Juggernaut idol at the moment? Does it worry you at all that people might keep remembering you as Juggernaut?
At this point, not too much really. I mean, it usually that can come back and bite someone in the rear, as we've seen on the show and whatnot. But at this point, not as much. No, I'm still worried. There's always an ounce of worry. And no matter this, my stomach's still gonna be in knots until the votes are read. That's just how it is.
Right. Okay. So Dyer's not really worried. Honey's not really worried. Dark has immunity. Ron is scared to death.
Yep.
But there's still no red versus blue. This is just a big coincidence. It's fine. So Dark, does any titles or anything like that come into your mind when deciding your vote?
Not really. No, it's just been, I think Dyer touched on it. It's who you want to get to the final with, and it's just kind of how the cards played out, I think.
So you're talking about who you want to get to the final with. What criteria do you have for the person you would like to have sitting beside you in the final? This is Dark again.
A mic.
A mic. It's it's been who's basically been there for me throughout the whole match, right? So there's obviously there are two people that have been with me the whole time, and that does take some consideration into the final voting.
Right. A simplified way of referring to that is probably red versus blue.
You could use
I don't know.
Nah,
I mean,
colors,
I don't
but
really think it comes
I
down to
don't.
that.
No.
I really don't. I
But-
honestly
well,
don't.
Well,
Yeah.
Dark did say that the people that have been with him all along are the people that come to mind, which would be
Well,
the
there have
other
been
members
People,
of
not colors.
his
Now-
blue tribe.
they're people that have been helping me all along too. So
Good. I don't see colors. I see people.
Can we all like kumbaya right now and have a shindig?
I mean, I don't know if someone might say that's BS, but honestly, I mean, we don't. Like, yeah, it would have been cool. Like, if I'd been on the team, Dark Fan and Honey been on the other team, I probably would have worked with Ron here and
Right,
and
well, no,
Vaughn
I'm
and everyone
not
else, you know.
saying
So
that you see him as the red man.
yeah, it's just a matter of I know these.
You
guys,
had to
you know.
do that.
What I meant was, since you guys started on those tribes, you formed alliances. You were together on those tribes. Or maybe you didn't even form an alliance, but you got to know each other on those tribes. So you don't hate Ron, but he just wasn't with someone that was on the first beach with you.
Yeah.
You guys didn't name a chicken Old Man Chicken Willikers or
Yeah.
whatever his name. What's his name? Old Chicken.
Old
Willikers?
Chicken Willikers.
So
Yeah.
Ron doesn't have those great memories to put in his scrapbook. It doesn't mean that you hate him for his color. It's you hate him because he wasn't with you all along.
I don't think
I love
that's
you,
the right
Ron.
word, though.
Yeah, I love you too, man. But to be fair, he did flop on us twice. We brought him into the alliance, and he flopped on us twice.
I would like to point out that there were 2 votes for me last time.
That is true, but you're immune now. You're immune.
I know, but I'm pretty
Yeah, but
sure.
Dark got voted even when he was immune.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got voted when I was immune last time.
That was part of a strategy of somebody's.
No, that was actually just a mistake.
Yeah, that was
I
a
verified.
strategy. Yeah, that was a.
Garbage.
So let's go back here for a second. They've said that you have flopped on their alliance twice, Ron. What are they talking about?
I know Dyer's referring to the tie situation. After it was a first tie, I had to make it interesting.
Okay, so they were hoping that you would you would break the tie inside with their
Not hoping. We actually had a verbal agreement.
Okay, so
Oh.
Oh yeah. And before
think-
that, yeah. Which one was before that too?
I don't think it was a verbal agreement. I think it was it was some
I
suggestion
was
in
like,
a book.
yeah.
Oh, a book.
Oh, back to the book.
Oh no.
Things
See,
are
there was
happening
never a
right
spy
now, guys.
novel.
All right, so this book has been very elusive, and no one has confirmed its existence. But suddenly we're talking about alliances, backstabbing, and books. So can we now confirm the existence of the secret spy book?
There was no spy book. We never named it a spy book. We
Right.
just had book number 11 that we passed around.
Okay, so you did pass around a book where you
was a
used
book.
to decide who you
It
wanted
was
to vote out.
basically a way to communicate in close quarters if we were given the chance.
Right. Okay. So you had wrote down who you wanted to vote out, and you handed over to Ron, and then he did the secret
He
handshake?
would basically say yes, no, and then basically pass it back to me. And either if we couldn't get, I mean, at this point, it's full disclosure if you want. I mean, like we would basically try to get with each other to talk about it. If not, we would pass them a book at some point. That type of deal.
Right. Well,
Just to see what the consensus was, and in the limited amount of time, it was definitely troublesome sometimes.
I think it's interesting to find out because I didn't know that there was flip floppage. So that's also interesting.
Yeah.
okay. So Dyer is definitely I can already tell you who Dyer's voting for pretty much, and Dark Fan is safe. Honey may be voting with Dyer. It's not quite clear from someone sitting in my position with very limited amount of information. But if I was you, Ron, I think I would be really worried right now, based on what Dyer just said. And maybe you should have wrote his name in the book a lot sooner. That said, Ron, do you think that your tribe missed an opportunity when you had the numbers when the merge first happened? Do you feel like maybe looking in hindsight, do you think maybe you should have got rid of one of these 3 that are sitting here beside you?
Yeah, I mean,
See that, Vaughn.
I don't remember at this point if we strategized to do that. I think once Vaughn went, it became a very precarious balance, and it just tipped slightly the other way.
You don't have to answer this question, but Ron, did you vote to get rid of Vaughn at that point? You don't have to answer again, because you have to remember he is listening, and he may decide your fate in a jury if you don't get voted out in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, I knew that I felt on the red team that Vaughn was my strongest competitor, but I guess that's all I'll say to keep the mystery alive till you watch this.
Right. Okay. Well, I think we've uncovered quite a few secrets in this trial. Things have finally, I guess maybe we've got to a point where people feel safe enough in this game that they can be honest about what's been going on. And that doesn't look good for quite a few, or for one person in our tribe here. It's going to be interesting what happens if everything plays out as it's sounding. It's going to be interesting what happens in the next challenge. Well, it's been solved.
Dance.
Honey's out.
Dance, everybody, dance.
Idle, don't wiggle, dance.
Dance. Okay.
Break for Harlem Shake. It's going to be interesting what happens whenever the final three, if the final three are the three that I believe are an alliance here, what they're going to have to do whenever they have to eat their own young. So, but without further ado, I guess let's go ahead and get to the voting. Ron, you're first up.
Did you
All
have
right.
to say it
Thanks,
like
guys.
that?
Oh.
Yes.
A lot of spider references here.
Disk space is so
Dark. You know, with the phrasing of young, Dyer is the youngest of the three.
I'm not. My stomach's still.
I
in knots. It
second
doesn't
the.
matter.
Yeah,
Anytime we're
mine is
here.
totally cramped up.
Yeah.
So, you guys that I'm assuming are going to be in our final three, have you guys done any thought on what you would do if, let's say, all right, let's just go through each one of you. Dark Fan, you win immunity. Do you want to talk about which one of these two people you bring with you?
That'd be probably. I think if things play out that way, it's going to be probably the hardest decision that anybody's going to have to make.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I said earlier when it came down to just us three on the team, and we were looking at possible elimination. It was like, how do you do this? How do you?
Mm-hmm. And that's when we
Carve up
brought up
somebody.
the coin top or coin flip. Basically, like we each go in there, flip a coin, see what comes out. That's the only way I know how
I'm
to
very
do it and not
nervous
feel
for
like
the
I
next
feel like a
round. I will say
jerk.
that I'm incredibly nervous for the next round.
That was a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
Next up, Dyer. So, Ron, let's say by some miracle you're not voted out right now. Next tribal council, I'm sorry, not next tribal. Next challenge, you win immunity. That means you get to pick the person that sits beside you in the final tribal council. Again, this is not a question you have to answer, but if you put any thought into it, and if so, which one of these other three, assuming they're all there, they won't be, would you select to have with you?
So is this on camera or off?
Yeah. All this is on.
Okay, so if I had to choose between the three, who would I want to face off at the final?
Yes. Again, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. This is a optional question. He's really thinking.
If I answer it, I'm gonna wait till Dyer comes back.
Okay, that's fine. Just trying to keep the conversation rolling here while the voting's happening.
I don't want to think about next round, and now I'm thinking about how nervous I am for the next round.
Okay, Ron was thinking about answering the same question I asked before you left, Dyer. He said he was going to wait till you came back before he said anything there.
Yeah, did anyone else answer it?
They basically said that. Well, this is what Darkfan. This is what you missed, Ron. Darkfan, Honney, and Dyer all said they would be a really hard decision, and it would probably come down to a coin toss between the other two of them. And in their question, I was assuming they would be the final three. So in your question, I'm assuming any of those three could be with you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, any of the three would definitely be a challenge. It's probably not safe to answer, but I don't know. I'll abstain at this point.
That's fine.
Sorry.
Then I'm going to go vote.
Yeah, understandable, man.
Go ahead, Honney. I did see where you nodded your head a couple times, though, Ron. I don't know if that was, a slip or if you just happened to have your head in that position. So we'll leave that up.
Okay. So, it's been Dyer and Darkfan protecting me this whole time and making sure I'm okay. But there's also been a lot of other really great people who are gone that have also given me support or tried to protect me or make sure I was okay. And I really try to do the same for all of them. I hate to do it to you, Ron, but I gotta see it out, man. It's done, right or wrong. For the record, I didn't get to say it again. I love you guys.
Let me do.
Oh,
Oh, man. All right, Dark Fan.
All right, guys.
Hearts.
I am really surprised. I don't know if it's because I've been up over 24 hours or if it's because I feel like we have been through the ringer for a month on Survivor, but that was really emotional.
Mm-hmm.
And it could just be because I'm a chica.
oh.
No. Yeah, it's like every time coming here, and we've been here every single time except for once. It's just been emotion.
Well, some of you have 2 more.
Yeah. Yep.
At least 1 more.
You know, when I started this, I'm like, don't you dare cry, woman, because then it'll be the, yeah, you're going to cry,
Oh.
you're a woman. Oh, sorry, too late. Ah.
See, I can't get voted out because I don't have a creeper egg to blow up.
Give this man a creeper egg. Give all us creeper heads. It'll be fun.
It's too bad we don't have, like, gloves in Minecraft. You could throw the glove down.
Alrighty, guys, I'm going to go collect the votes.
All right.
All right.
Hopefully there's no tie.
I don't know if it's Spleef again. That looked pretty fun.
It was actually pretty fun. Nerve-wracking as all hell. 3-2 come
I
on
don't
my
think
stream.
I'm
We need to go
aggressive
on what you call it. Which server is it that has the Spleef arenas and stuff? Dude, I want to play more of that. I hadn't played a real game of that forever, and actually, felt like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I hadn't had that in a long
Now,
time.
Spleef is more of just like a joke of, hey, I was in the tree and you spleefed me,
Yeah.
It's more of just a reference to the action than the actual game anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, wow, I strung together words for an actual sentence. I am so easily amused and impressed because I'm
Judges,
not
how you
sure
guys
what to
holding up?
say.
Good?
Alrighty, guys, I'm back with the votes. Everybody's ready. There's only 4 of them to read, so this shouldn't take too long. Alrighty. First vote is for Honney.
Okay.
Alrighty. Second vote is for Ron. 1 vote Honney, 1 vote Ron. 2 votes left. Third vote for Ron. 2 votes Ron, 1 vote Honney, 1 vote left. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Spit it out, man.
9th person voted out of Survivor in the next minute of our jury. Ron, please bring me your torch.
Thank you, guys.
Man, it's been fun.
It's been
Bye,
fun.
baby.
Place it on the thing there. Alright, your torch has been snuffed. You may now leave. The rest of you guys, thanks for another good tribal. Go ahead and head out.
All right.